What's up, YouTube world? This is Josh, and I'm bringing you my personal top 10 albums from the metal world in 2016. I've got a few more. I'm going to give some honorable mentions down the line, but you may be able to figure out what my number one is, but I'm not giving it away yet. So just go with me. But anyway, I'm going to start this thing off right. I'm going to just jump right into it. Number 10 this year, Killswitch Engage. Jesse Leach's second album back. They're still killing it, in my opinion. So I think the lyrics are great. Everything is just still on point, man. And I like it better than... I've liked these last two albums better than the last two with Howard. So I'm going to say that Killswitch is in the right direction. So that's all on that. Number 9, Korn came back with The Serenity of Suffering. This was higher on my list earlier in the year, but I kind of based this list off what I'm still listening to. And I don't listen to as much of that album as I do the other ones. So Korn is still a very strong album. It's got a lot of their old sound. The song with Corey Taylor is great. So I'm going to roll with it at number 9. Number 8 is a new band. They're a Christian band, a deathcore band called Fit for a King, and their album's called Death Grip. Very strong, very heavy CD. They don't get too preachy, which I like because I don't like that preachy stuff. Their lyrics are just positive, and it's kind of about how fucked up the world is. So I like it because I think the world's fucked up. So you might like it too. Check them out. They're not very popular. So number 7, I can't believe I'm going this low with number 7, but this was a great year in music. Gojira with Magma. They're one of my top 5 favorite bands in the world. I love them. This CD had a lot more singing on it, a lot more, atmospheric stuff. They wasn't as heavy, so a lot of people didn't like it. But then they gained a whole new audience as well. But Gojira with another strong album, man. It was great. If you love Gojira in the past, you can love this too because it's really good, in my opinion. They sing even. I mean, it brings a whole new thing. It's not just, trust me. All right. But number 6 is an album that really took me by surprise. They've been a band for a long time. I was never that into them until I heard, Black Honey on the radio, and that's Thrice with To Be Everywhere is to Be Nowhere. And the whole album, from the first song to the last song, there's good in it. And the lyrics are cool. The way every song kind of sounds different. They even sound like a different band in some songs. I think that's pretty cool. So it's a good listen. I still, you can still listen to albums, people. You don't have to just download singles on iTunes and shit. So Thrice, that's a great CD front to back, man. Awesome. Number 5 is Clutch with Psychic Warfare. Another band that's been around a long time that I didn't get into very much until a couple years ago. But this new CD, it's got like a Western theme to it, and it's a little bit, they got a little bit of everything, man. Clutch, they're for, if you don't like them, you don't like them. But, that was Clutch at number 5 with Psychic Warfare. Check that album out. Number 4, Highly Suspect with The Boy Who Died Wolf. I just recently got into this band, probably early in the year. I listen to this CD like crazy, man. I listen to it literally every week, if not multiple times a week. It's so damn good. They're such a different sounding band from what's normally out there, I think, and I really hope they continue and keep making good records because it's just a good rock band. There's nothing fancy about them, just put out good shit. But Highly Suspect with Boy Who Died Wolf, cool album title too. I'm gonna do some honorable mentions now, and I'm gonna go through them pretty quick because, like I said, this was a very good year in music. There was a lot of bands. I could have done a top 30 at least. I had 52 CDs wrote down that I chose these 10 from. So this was kind of hard. But Thank You Scientists with Stranger Heads Prevail. Wicked fucking band. Check them out. Periphery with 3 Select Difficulty. Chevelle, The North Corridor. The Last 10 Seconds of Life is this heavy ass band. And they're awesome. You need to check them out. They're fucking great. With The Violent Sound. Avenged Sevenfold, The Stage. That's a very divisive CD. That's why I didn't put it on here. The single's the worst song on it, I think. And the rest of the CD's okay. It's very different like they always do. But Hands Like Houses. It's another band that not many people know, but their album Dissonance is awesome. Catatonia, The Fall of Hearts. Old band, been around a long time. Long-ass songs. Pretty cool. And then A Day to Remember with Bad Vibrations. They didn't make my top 10, but I love them, and that's a good, solid CD. So I'm going to get into the top three. These are my top three albums of this year. Parkway Drive with Ire. I love it. This was almost my number one until Metallica came out. I didn't used to like them that much, but now I've went back and I like everything they've done. And it's just fucking heavy, good lyrics, good guitars, good just heavy fucking music, and I love it. They're like I call them a smarter Five Finger Death Punch because they kind of got the bro look and stuff, but they make really fucking strong music, unlike Five Finger Death Punch. So, in my opinion. That's my number three, Parkway Drive with Ire. That came out early in the year. Great CD. Another one, my boys from Australia, probably, other than Metallica, my favorite band now, 12 Foot Ninja with Outlier. I don't know what else to say other than check them out because they're going to be one of those bands you don't know if you like until you just listen to them. And I fucking love them, and they're awesome. So it's really all I can say about it. It's a great CD from start to finish. Their other CDs are wonderful too. So number one, it was kind of obvious, but I'm going to do it anyway. Fucking Metallica, man, with Hardwired. They came back. At least 6 to 7 songs on here are extremely strong. And then the other ones I still like because it's got that load and reload vibe. And they mixed everything together, and it literally sounds like all their CDs had a big fucking orgy and had this. And it's the CD that I've been waiting for. I know some Metallica fans didn't like it for some reason. If you don't like this Metallica album, you are never going to like Metallica again. That's just, Spit Out the Bone. Like, goddamn, dude, that CD, that song, awesome. And the whole album is just strong, man. It's fucking Metallica, and they sound like themselves again. So that's my number one album of the year. And, thanks for watching. And I hope that you heard this and maybe checked out some music because, this kind of music needs help as much as anything because, these aren't the most popular bands in the world. So check them out, listen to them, get them on Spotify, iTunes, whatever you want to do, man. Thanks. This is my first video in a long time, so maybe there'll be more. Thank you, guys.